met a gypsy.
How good can a privateer do against a factory rider? Like, what are the advantages that you've seen over these past couple years? And like, can a privateer be competitive with for the factory guys, or like, where do you think that line is?
I mean, there are definitely privateers out there who do a lot with not a lot, you know? I mean, you look at someone like Benny Bloss, or like, you know, there's a lot of people out there. Henry Miller is one guy who's absolutely kills it just day in and day out. And he's just riding on stuff that like anyone can go out and buy. But, I don't know. You can look at people like Freddie Noren. I remember, I think it might have been like 2013 or something when he first got his like first shot at like a factory HRC ride outdoors. I think it was actually him and Sealy that were teammates for that. And he like, I remember a quote from him saying that like he never knew a bike could handle that good before. Like, and that's someone who probably had some pretty good equipment at his disposal at the time, because he is like Fast Freddy, and you know, he was killing it as a privateer and definitely had some good sponsors. But I can't really speak on it because I've never ridden a factory bike or anything like that. But I have to imagine not only just physically how much better the bike is, but also what that does for you mentally. Like, just the confidence that you have going into a section has got to be insane. And just the fact that you have like people that are, kind of banking on your success, which has actually kind of, in a way, like is something that I've been feeling lately the past couple of years with the YouTube channel, is because normally before it was just like, if I didn't make it into the main, it was just whatever, like bummer, I'll come back out next weekend. But now it's like, if I know I'm not in the spot that I need to be in, yeah, it's like there's going to be 100,000 people who are like wanting me to make the main just as bad or maybe more than I actually want to make the main. And it's like, I want to do it for them too, not just for me. So I'm assuming if you are on a factory bike and everything, like there's got to be a lot of that same feeling with, I mean, I can only imagine what it feels like to have Mitch Payton like dissecting every move that you make out on the track and, making sure that you're staying in line. So I think most of it, or a lot of it at least, is just mental, the sort of like confidence boost that it has to be being on a factory ride, and knowing that those people believe in you enough to like spend all that money on you and invest in you that much that like they think you're that sick. So I think more than anything, it's probably mental.
Is there a difference, or like what's the gap feel like in a pro national pit between like the privateers and then the factory team? Because to be honest, like I only ever worked with factory teams, and I don't think I ever even really thought about like privateers, as fucked up as that kind of sounds. Does it feel like that as a privateer?
There. I don't know if anything else needs to be said, to be honest. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. You're kind of like, if you show up in a moto van at a pro national, they pretty much just look over in the crappiest little corner of the lot and they're like, yeah, I think you can fit your van back in there. It's a little muddy, but you'll be all right. Like, it's pretty shitty, to be honest. But that's just part of the gnarliness of the sport. And if anything, it kind of makes people want to support privateers a little bit more. So, I mean, it sucks for sure. But like, at the end of the day, you just got to deal with it.